The following is meant for mature audiences and not for little kids or cartoon adults. So scram.
You stole my job. I'll kill you, boy.
You are rude and you are insane. You're having me watch.
For you, Soda. All for you.
It's all for you.
You're having me watch Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses?
Yes. The reason why is Soda's sister would make him watch this movie a bunch of times. When she couldn't fall asleep, he would make her watch it. She would make him watch it with her.
Wait, but I own this on DVD.
Yeah, I know, but I knew it would be a surprise. I can ask you.
You could have just took it.
I don't know where it is.
It's in there.
First of all, if I took it from there, you would have known because I would have wrecked it.
Yes,
I would have
that's
wrecked that
true.
entire movie selection trying to find it.
Yeah, but I mean, I like this movie. I think it's still.
I thought you would like this movie, and like I said, I mainly
No,
did.
it's one of my favorites. In fact, I was just thinking
I
about
wanted
Barbie.
I've had this planned for months, like literal months.
I was just thinking about the Barbie movies actually because it's Valentine's Day and all that. I went to watch Sleeping Beauty today, but I didn't get a time because I had to finish my drawing.
Again, I always said that Rapunzel's music goes the hardest.
This one's really pretty though.
I know, like I said, but it's just that I really like that song that plays. Again, I haven't seen the movie forever. I know it's a good song, but it's no, the painting montage.
This is the one that I've seen just recently.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah, they definitely put a lot of work into mocapping the girls.
well, that's all they got.
Well, again, it has the smallest cast, it has the biggest, it has the smallest side cast, it has the largest main cast.
No, Barbie movies in general, mocapping's all they got.
Well, most movies have mocapping involved in them, in some way or another.
Good morning, Vietnam! The kingdom of Bolivia, which is known for its abundance of pears, potatoes, and peasants.
But see how it kind of looks like the door from Return of Prey, reloaded?
Yeah, you just gotta look past the animation, folks. You just gotta look past it.
They don't know how to make older men's faces.
Yeah, I actually don't think the king looks that bad.
I think the king was worse than him.
The little children always look weird in cartoons. Anime's the only one that makes little children actually look cute.
I think they're trying to make him look slightly sick. They're trying to make him look still sickly before.
No?
It's been a long time since I watched it. I thought he was already sick and
No,
capitalized
that's
on it.
just the animation.
Playing through! Just be a second, Papa.
How do I squeeze all these girls?
I was gonna make the same joke. I was gonna say, by the time the last girl came out, oh, he's dead.
Granted, 2 of them are twins and three are triplets.
12 children for your sister.
Look, Papa!
I think, if I remember correctly, this is the last very traditional Barbie movie. Island Princess is where it started going into a little bit more modern, and then by Barbie as in the 12 Free Musketeers, they went full modern with pop music and stuff.
It's an actual song. It's not a Barbie song. They played a
Yes, but the Musketeers isn't
well, that's adding to your argument.
I know.
Courtney!
Papa?
Tattir mano mansizon hazan sobar.
Here, Papa!
We're not going to develop these girls. We'll just give them one definable trait.
Headline,
We don't got time. There's 12 of them. And the original story wasn't very good.
They just go out and dance and have a party, isn't it?
Yeah, and they let 12 men die.
Where is Genevieve?
I'm paraphrasing there.
Sorry I'm late, Papa.
I'm surprised they did. They already had bread next to their plate, but yet then they had all reach for the bread underneath the plate.
Quiet, please!
Maybe the bread on their plate's actually a potato.
Quiet down!
Oh my goodness, imagine all 12 of their
It's been
superiors
pointed out to
thinking.
me that you could be doing more.
Well, 3 of them definitely aren't on that, and maybe even the 2 twins might not be quite there. Emphasis on might, depending on when. And then the rest of the girls, well, you're doomed.
Yeah, you do the opening of Walking Dead where they lock up on the zombies in the cafeteria. You just lock the girls in a room with some food and hope for the best.
They're just shoes,
Just shoes?
aren't they?
They're dancing shoes, Papa.
The 12 Dancing Princesses are the worn out shoes. Kingdom lives as 12 daughters, 12 princesses sleep in the 12 beds in the same bedroom, and the doors which their father locks every night. But every morning the king unlocks the doors to the daughters and finds out that the shoes have been worn out and they've been out dancing all night. The king, perplexed, promises that any man who can solve the mystery can marry any of the 12 princesses and inherit the kingdom. But every suitor will be given free days and free nights to discover this princess's secrets, or he will be beheaded.
Like them, your highnesses.
The soldiers will receive the palace, and the evening eldest princess comes out of the chamber and offers him a cup of wine. The soldier, remembering the old woman's advice, secretly pours the wine into a sponge that he's tied under his chin, and ties on his bed, snoring loudly as if he was asleep. They then escape through a trapdoor beneath the eldest one's bed, and then go down to, the garden.
Yeah. But I mean, could you buy all the girls in her life?
Huh?
Could you buy all
Yes.
the girls?
Yes, you can buy them at the slave market. There. Happy? I only bought one of them, and it was Blair, because black hair. Anyway, it ends up with the soldier telling the king, and he chooses the eldest princess as his bride, as he is no longer a young man, and he is made king and heir. The 12 dancing princes are cursed for many of nights, as they have danced with the 12 princesses. So there.
So these hoes ain't loyal. The book.
No, they just sneak out and dance. The princes in Grimm's version were often betrayed of somewhat malicious characters, showing no remorse for lying to their father, and repeatedly giving their suitors drugged wine to ensure their mystery remained unsolved, despite knowing that those who failed would be put to death. In some versions of the story. I can't name
dinner right now.
I can't name them in order, but I can name all the girls.
Hey, go.
Genevieve, Adeline, Fallon, Blair, Courtney, got 6 more. Elia, Delia.
Why use a closet when the floor is closer?
Exactly.
What closet?
Genevieve, is it the shoes
Don't know.
you like? Or the cobbler who
All
made
I do
them?
know is I am glad that they changed the story.
Well, obviously they're not going to involve drugs and beheading.
Yeah. And also that they're not going to make Barbie a bad person. We'll leave that up for Margot Robbie and whatever her name is. That doesn't have her.
There's no holes. They're going to die.
I don't think she cares.
Tadir mano mansizon hazan sobar.
A caterpillar.
Well, to be fair, those caterpillars are, really gross. I remember I always wanted to see one, and then when I did see one, I was disgusted. I started getting really creeped out by caterpillars when one time I actually caught too many of them, and then they all crawled on me, and then I was like, ah. And those were just the little fuzzy ones. I've never touched that big fat green one, or a monarch one. No, gross. I don't like bugs. I only like butterflies. 90% of the reasons why I don't like bugs because I'm afraid I'm going to squish them. And then I'll have to deal with their guts and stuff. And it'll look all
didn't
slimy.
make the place well worn. The carrots, I mean.
Milady.
Yeah.
Thank you, Desmond.
Oh, that's bad. They barely work on the inside. Because they do no one's going to see it.
This movie's only got a budget of $5. Cut them some slack.
I know.
Most of it's reused assets, which is why they've saved all the girls' models and reused them over and over again from this point off.
During Iron Princess.
Yeah.
I would remember that.
Did you get that text? That's what I figured.
That I figured too.
We found out that Nora is terminally ill with,
I'm down bad for anime girls.
He'd be the only one who, Maya.
Yeah, I love her.
You be the only one. Yeah, I was just confirming it, and yeah. The next one after this was Magic of the Rainbow, which was just the...
Sequel.
Well, first, second sequel to Fairytopia. And then, like I said...
You call it a prequel, but no one actually does that.
Yeah. So, the next one was Island Princess, which, like I said, already started taking a more modern This one did too, because it does have a pop song music video. Well, they've always had that. But Barbie and the Island Princess started incorporating a little bit more modern-esque feel to it, sort of, but only slightly. By Diamond Castle, it went full modern. They actually had modern songs inside the movie and rock guitars, and the two guys knew nothing but modern jokes like Tubular Man. I own all the Barbie movies except for Magic of the Pegasus, which I originally owned on VHS and never got on DVD. I do actually want to own that one because I actually like it a lot more now.
That also has the one Brie Larson did the end credits song for that.
I've never been interested in Barbie Diaries. I don't even count that among the folds. Dancing Princess is the 8th one, not Barbie Diaries. Anyway, I want to own Mariposa. That is the one I don't own. And then, yeah, up to that, I own all of them up to Fashion Fairy Tale. Besides Mariposa and Mermaidia and Pegasus. I want to own those. Nora Vanguard got me some of them for my birthday. So if we make it here, you know what to get me for my next birthday. You can get me Magica Pegasus, Fairytopia, Mariposa, and
what about
Mermaidia.
When did the Thumbelina one come out?
Thumbelina one? The one I got for Easter? That came out in 2000...
Like, when in the lineup, I mean?
Oh,
because that was, that was the first modern one.
Movie number 15, although I consider it 14. And it came out in 2009. I ended up getting it for Easter.
Yeah, we got Chocolate Rabbit. She got a movie.
Anyway, Fashion Fairy Tale came out in 2010, and I ended up buying it. And I ended up getting it for my birthday. Our everyone's friends saw it, and she's like, oh yeah, my little sister likes those movies. And then when I was looking up Fashion Fairy Tale later on that, I saw the age demographic, and it said 5-year-olds. I was like, these are for 5-year-olds? I thought, 10-year-old girls could like this. So it was like, being a teenager was kind of like, am I getting too old for this? I don't feel like I am. See, it didn't help, though, that by Fashion Fairy Tale, they were already doing the modern stuff. So I was like, maybe I am getting too old for Barbie movies. And then I realized, no, Barbie movies have just gotten more juvenile.
Okay, so I never got a chance to talk about this, so I might as well talk about it now. I would love to have made a Barbie movie, like one of these animated ones. Yeah. I would love to see how far I could take it before Mattel personally comes into my office and shoots me in the back of the head and my body is never discovered. Well, if Goro Kazi does not personally kill me, I have failed in making a Barbie movie.
To be fair, though, Mattel didn't blink one eye when Greta Gerwig was raping Barbie up the ass.
But it was a PG-13 movie.
They definitely aimed it towards girls, though.
It's aimed for our audience. PG-13.
No. I'm not saying it's not aimed. It's definitely aimed for... I'm saying Barbie is definitely directed towards the target audience of older women. But they definitely also targeted...
So they expect mothers to bring their daughters.
Yeah, they did not shy away from the idea of mothers bring their daughters. I was made to watch the Barbie movie against my will. I will be nice, since one of her family members likes it. I didn't like it. The best thing about it was the Ken song, and I'm not about to put it on my MP3 player. So...
Why does she have a step stool?
I don't know. Because they all hate her? But remember, they reorganized the beds. Anyway, the thing that I found... You made me totally lose my train of thought.
On this Ken.
Bedtime is now 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, tell me. What time are you planning on getting up? 3 in the morning?
Anyway, I completely forgot my train of thought outside the fact that I didn't really care for the Barbie movie. No. Yeah, but I was specifically talking about the
No. I wanted to direct one. It would be a moody...
No. Anyway, that's what I was saying. That's what I was going to say. I've watched the Barbie movie. And although there is some innuendo jokes, like the whole beach off stuff, there isn't actually really any language or that provocative stuff in it.
Like I said, that's what I said. It's one of the perfect movies. It's built to be the perfect view, the perfect audience movie.
Anyway, yeah, it's just not meant for audience.
A mother can take her daughter of any age to this film and feel comfortable taking her.